attempt is through a summer experience to hopefully increase the awareness that was started in the middle school, increase that awareness, to do some skill building and development of self-concept and self-confidence, and to expose them by shoulder-to-shoulder contact with people that they're not likely to meet in their everyday life. The scientists at NASA, the scientists at CBET, university and college faculty, to see that they are capable of communicating with these individuals, that their natural inquisitiveness is valid, and that science and math can be fun. Our charges is to determine how we know when we've been successful. Erie Industry has committed funds to continue the project and to consider expanding it throughout the region. That's, I think there's more that Jean and Debbie can talk to you about, but that's the basic idea. We don't want to make this program exclusive to women and minorities, but they're a very special group because of their conspicuous absence in these professional fields. We're prepared to give you all the support that we can to see that it's successful. Jean, is that enough of an overview, do you think?
That'll get us started.
Sure.
What I thought we probably should do first is to go around the table and introduce ourselves and tell a little bit about what you do at your institution.
This is still like old home week for me. I came from the Hampton City School System. I work at NASA Langley in the personnel division in the training section. So I'm sort of like a guidance counselor for the big people out there. And teach some classes myself and do counseling also for the people in terms of placement if they're in the right job. And prior to this job, I worked over in educational programs with mentorship programs and the governor's school program. So kids have always been a real special interest to me.
I am Doris Wimmer. I'm Assistant Director of Vocational Education for Hampton City Schools.
And I'm Charlotte Copley. I'm a math curriculum specialist and work with students and teachers in the grades K through 12.
My name is Dick Lewis. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Instruction for the York County Public Schools.
And Dean of Instruction. I work with faculty and division chairs and community to try to strengthen instruction at the institution.
I'm the Director of Secondary Programs for Newport News. I also work as math supervisor and I direct gifted programs too.
Thomasina Woods, Science Supervisor at Newport News Public Schools, and one thing that I'd like to add is I'm Treasurer CROAM, which stands for Cooperating Hampton Roads Organization for Minorities Engineering. And also I've worked with the Miracles program, so I'm looking forward to seeing this program implemented.
My name is Lorraine Barry, and I'm a staff administrator at CBAP, and I handle the employee relations, training and development, and community education programs.
I'm Gene Wingo. I'm Chairman of the Science and Math Division here at Thomas Nelson Community College.
I'm Debbie Hale, and I am a Director Coordinator for the Summer Institute. I'm also a member of the Math and Science Division.
I'm Rex Evans, and I'm a professional counselor here at Thomas Nelson. And this year I'm also coordinating a project to encourage black students to take SATs and then hopefully go on to higher education.
In our meeting at CBAT was what, especially NASA and CBAT wants to do, is to help educational institutions throughout the region, from 5th grade through higher education. They want to provide mentorships, all kinds of learning experiences for these students from the time they are in the 5th grade all the way through higher education. So we're talking about a very small unit in a pilot program of that small unit. And so they are not thinking about, we're going to do something for 9th graders, hope that lasts them for the rest of their career. They want to have follow-up mentorship programs, shadowing experiences for these people in the 10th, 11th, 12th grades, and so on. And then in higher education, CBAP, I know, and NASA already have programs where they work with people in undergraduate schools and graduate schools. So we're talking about a very small unit. We're talking about getting started with something that I hope will blossom throughout this region from that 5th grade student all the way through higher education. So we want to tell you a little bit today about what our vision, Debbie, my vision of what this ought to be. But this is the group we expect to be the decision makers for what ought to be and what can be done for this summer. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Debbie and let her talk about our goals and objectives, what we want to accomplish,